A 7-star Emma Frost. Yes, that's what this video is all about, and I hope you're doing well. Welcome to what will be Legends Day Spectacular. I'm hoping to do like a couple more 7-star, new 7-star champion coverage videos. So we're going over this Emma Frost here and kind of looking at whether or not it's going to be a champion that you want to get as part of your selector. Do bear in mind, as part of the Legends Challenge, you will get this option of getting 3 tokens, exchange them for getting yourself a one of several 7-stars. Now, here's the thing. There's going to be several options for people who want to go for whatever reason. Pick what you like, not what people are telling you to get. That's something to bear in mind. If it's a champion you like the rotations, you like the champion general, go for it. So what I'm doing in this video is just doing a little bit of like attack, kind of offense option of using this champion. Look, you may want to use Emma Frost, you may want to select Emma Frost and use her as defense option. I don't know. It's up to you how you want to play an MCOC. So when it came to Emma Frost, I wanted to use her in an attacking sense and decided to pair her up with a nice little synergy. Now, I did play about with 2 synergies in particular. A little bit of questing, a little bit of Realm of Legends, because that's the thing that I found about this champion is she's got that prowess damage and that works wonders, but at the same time, and that could be great for what's the one that's I can't remember what it's called, the new attack tactic. It'll come to me at some particular time, but you know, if you've got prowess buff, you know, gets power, can be really annoying. I think this may be it, but it could be a one and done type, or you know, in time you might find that particular tactic, that defense tactic, is gone. So you're then looking like, well, what am I using this champion for? Still defense. Using it for battlegrounds, maybe yes, maybe no, maybe attack. So this is the synergy that I kind of like ended off on, but I started off in a different way. I kind of rate, well, to be honest, I don't rate either of them. I'll explain why. So Phoenix is the kind of one that I kind of move in and move out. We've got whenever Emma would gain 1 prowess passive, she gains 2 instead. I mean, this is handy if you are building up to an SP2 quickly, but it's like, great, I'm up to 10 prowess, but I'm not up to an SP2. And that's when the great amount of damage comes in. The next thing is like, okay, well, Phoenix is kind of a bit iffy on that one. So I was like, okay, well, we'll shoot in Emma Frost for this one. Emma Frost has... Not Emma Frost, Kitty Pryde has this and does this for Emma Frost, where she gains 20% attack rating in diamond form and 20% combat power rate in telepathic form. But I would say with this one, another kind of disadvantage is that a lot of the time when you're getting up to that SP2, you might find that when you're close to it or at it, and I've got those 10 or 11 prowess if you are activating your Horseman synergy, that you go out of diamond form, and if you go out of diamond form, you're not doing a stonking SP2. So it's a difficult one. It's a real difficult one as to the defensive prowess. I'll talk a bit more of that. We'll showcase that on screen with some gameplay footage in a moment. But yeah, I mean, my personal thing with this is that I think Emma Frost is a good option, but it's very much a case of what do you specifically want to use this champion for. We're going to look at some other champions. Red Goblin. I don't think we'll look at Ebony Moore, but yeah, we'll look at some of the other kind of like options. But yeah, let's have a look at some footage, shall we? Okay, let's go. Get down deep into the action in Realm of Legends. So you can see what I mean right here. So first of all, we're trying to build up as quickly as possible without, and it's like, well, there we've just gone out of telepathic form and diamond form, sorry, into telepathic form, and that's great. We've just built up power and built up the prowess. This Horseman synergy activated, boom with the 48k, boom with the accompanying 14k, giving us a nice kind of 150k. Now I did see people doing like 100 and no, it's more than that, isn't it? I can't count. Look, it's kind of like there's other kind of white numbers that's in amongst all that. So again, we're just trying to like build that up and kind of have a look there. 16k, 118k. So yeah, like it's a problem, isn't it? It's kind of like to say, is there any? And I think I've seen like a 6-star, like rank 3, do like several like similar bits of damage. I like the champion for questing. Maybe it's user error. Maybe I'm not kind of like using the champion as correctly. And look, I thought I had the best synergy possible for this, and it's Suicide Masteries. So yeah, just like great amount of damage with questing. I think this is great. This is in Act 7, by the way. depending on what you're doing, paradox charges and Act 7, they can really help you kind of like get some inroads of extra prowess kind of booster. And if you do a stat focus, you can look to increase. This is with a stat focus as well. That was 120k SP2, which got another SP2, and wow, okay, so that's a lot there. That's well over 200k. But again, that's down to kind of like paradox charges, questing elements, and kind of giving that kind of ramp up and improvement. And we're going to see that in a second with the numbers, which you can see on screen. Like I've kind of paused there. You know, this is 19 hits. I did get hit once, but that was just down to some real bad kind of like inputs that we get on the CCP beta. Yeah, it's just quick and just snappy. It's fun. Like that's the thing. I think this is a fun option you can just add in. I mean, look, we got this here in depending if you're able to get into the diamond form with your prowess and then shoot off, like it's a tough one. And I think that's the problem. You may find yourself like looking too much in certain areas for the payoff, like looking to, okay, I've got to make sure, am I going to go into this form, that form, I've got to make sure I'm in this form, got to try and, you know, do this and this. Like sometimes it's just like I just want to like swipe and tap and not think so much. And look, you know, there's great damage right there, and it's fun. But I think this is the same thing of like maybe you'd have exactly the same fun with a rank 4 version of a 6-star, or well, yeah, rank 4 6-star version could do similar in the ways of damage. But like, if you're a fan of the champion, then I'm sure that a lot of people will kind of go out for this. It's just one of these situations I personally feel you're going to have purpose. Like there's got to be method to the madness. Like what's the purpose? Is there a purpose to you having a Emma Frost for helping you out? If you can rotate well, then of course there's great damage very instantly. But you've got to make that what is it? You've got to make that decision. Like, what is this champion going to do? Oh, by the way, this footage on screen, this is from building up prowess quickly based on the Phoenix energy, which you can see, like it's kind of like I'm reaching really quickly, so it's kind of better for the rotation, and it's a good amount of damage. But again, the point that I need to get to with the video, and the point I'm going to go over with you all, is what is the purpose for having Emma Frost as a selected champion? And that is going to be the question you're going to have to ask yourself, isn't it? Like, why Emma Frost? What is she going to do for your roster? Is she a defense option for Alliance Wars? Is she going to be a defense option, you know, commonly in your deck for you know, drafting for being in defense? Is that one of the options? You know, obviously that's forcing enemies to bring a armor break champion. What would you set her up with when it comes to stat focus? Would you instead kind of like take, instead of armor rating, kind of go with energy resistance? Or would you go in a different type of fashion? Would you do what I did, which have special damage plus 8%? You know, those are some key things to kind of mention. Do you think your champion's going to be better as being a rank 2 7-star? Those are definitely some key fundamental questions you have to ask yourself. And yeah, what are your thoughts? Will you be selecting this champion? I definitely know, you know, Katie Candy will be, and if she's going to be participating in this particular event, as she's a fan, and obviously there are people out there fans of the champion. But in any case, just want to leave you on that thought. That's been the video. Thank you very much for watching. Check out some other content located on screen, and I'll see you all soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.